My wife's ex-boyfriend is terminally ill and would like to use his Make-A-Wish to spend a day with her. Plus one update. My wife Susan and I have been married for 8 years. Before we got together, she dated someone named Ken. We were all part of a church choir group, actually quite good friends. I genuinely thought Susan and Ken were going to get married. Then one day, Ken suddenly told Susan he wanted to move interstate. When she asked why, he didn't explain. The next day, he asked if she'd join him. Confused, she said no. It was way too soon and she had work commitments. He immediately broke up with her, leaving Susan depressed and confused. According to friends, Ken had been planning this for months and was allegedly seeing someone else in the new state. But Susan never found out the real reason. Years passed, we all forgot about it. Susan and I started dating, and the rest followed. Yesterday, Susan got a call from Ken's mom. She told us Ken is terminally ill and has been for months. He's in a hospital with a volunteer-run program similar to Make-A-Wish for end-of-life patients. Ken's request was to go to the national park for a picnic with Susan. I thought it was a bluff, but it's all legit. Ken's mom said Susan doesn't have to say yes. She's simply passing on what Ken requested. The prognosis is grim, and we don't know how much time he has left. Susan is obviously confused. She wants nothing to do with Ken after what he did, but admitted she'd feel bad refusing his last wish. She joked darkly, "Well, you don't have to worry about me cheating. He's going to die anyway." Personally, I'm torn too. I trust Susan completely, and I know nothing romantic will happen. A hospital volunteer will accompany them, but why does he want to see her now? For closure. Why not use his wish for something else? If I were terminally ill and my last wish got rejected, I'd be beyond depressed. Am I looking too much into this? Should we honor his wish? After talking with Ken's mom, we learned more. Ken has been reaching out to many people recently. High school friends, old colleagues. This seems like a blanket attempt to reconcile. She explained that Ken always felt there was nothing for him in our state and wanted something different. He may have jumped into a job opportunity too quickly without consulting Susan, then freaked when realizing she wasn't ready to move. Ken got into alcohol, weed, and heavy smoking at his new job. Those habits contributed to his current illness. He'll most likely be wheelchair-bound soon. His speech is slurred, his mouth is dry from medications, so talking is uncomfortable. That's why he declined a Skype call or letter. Ken's mom said Susan can decline, but she hopes we consider it. With this information, we decided to go. Susan said she still feels apathetic toward him, but would feel worse refusing than dealing with whatever awkwardness might happen. We visited Ken at the hospital early in the morning. His mom stays with him overnight most days, so we brought her a care package. Warm socks, moisturizer, books, toiletries. She burst into tears receiving it. After a small catch-up together, I asked Ken if he wanted time alone with Susan. He said yes, so I left them for about 2 hours while I worked on my laptop. Here's what Susan learned. Ken had been working a low-paying job and felt stuck. He'd applied for an animation internship for fun, never expecting to actually get it. When they offered him the position, he had to move interstate immediately. He panicked because he hadn't planned anything. The "I won't get it anyway, so why prepare" mentality. He asked Susan to move with him, but left out the job details because the intern pay was even lower than his current wage. He was scared Susan wouldn't approve. He admitted it was stupid and apologized for being immature. After the breakup, he discovered the animation industry wasn't what he thought. There was constant crunch time. Him and other interns spending entire days in the office, even sleeping there. He turned to alcohol to cope with stress, which led to smoking and drugs. Everyone in the office drank, so it felt normal. He became a technical lead, but had zero social life or support, beyond colleagues who only socialized over drinks. He was in and out of hospitals with alcohol poisoning, but never sought help. He couldn't afford therapy while paying rent and funding his addictions. He made other bad decisions that got him arrested, fired, forced to find new jobs. His substance abuse led directly to his terminal illness, liver failure on top of kidney and heart issues.